They've been with you since the moment you opened your eyes. They whisper in your voice. They decide how you love, how you fear, who you trust, and they live behind your eyes. But they're not your friend because this voice inside your head, it's a liar, a con artist, a puppet master pulling strings from the shadows. Every day, without warning, it rewrites your reality, not based on truth, but on comfort, survival, illusion. And you never question it because it feels like you. But what if I told you it isn't? Memory is a lie. Let me show you. In 1994, George Franklin was arrested for the murder of 8-year-old Susan Nason. No DNA, no physical evidence, no confession, only the haunting testimony of his daughter Eileen. She said she remembered it, crystal clear. During meditation, it came flooding back. She remembered the screams, the smell of the dirt, the terror in the air, a perfect memory. Too perfect, because those memories weren't from her life. They were built from headlines, photographs, rumors. Her brain took chaos and sculpted a lie, a hallucination in high definition. That lie put her father behind bars. Years later, the conviction was overturned, but the truth came too late. Her brain didn't deceive her out of malice, it lied to protect her. And that's what's terrifying. If your brain can fabricate trauma, what else has it created? Now picture this. You're the victim of a violent assault. Shaking, shattered. The detective says, take your time. Look carefully. You scan 5 faces. Your pulse thunders in your ears. You point. That's him. And just like that, a life is destroyed. That's what happened to Ronald Cotton. Jennifer Thompson was certain. Her voice didn't tremble. Her gaze didn't flinch. But she was wrong. DNA proved his innocence 11 years too late. Because under stress, memory doesn't record. It reconstructs. It guesses, it fills the gaps with ghosts. And the cruel twist, the more confident you feel, the more likely you're wrong. 70% of wrongful convictions involve false memories. Let's test your brain. Count the passes by the team in white. Go. Did you see the gorilla? Half of people don't. Your brain erased it. To protect your focus, it deleted reality. So what else is it deleting? The stranger's eyes that lingered too long, the bitterness in your partner's voice, the sound behind you in the dark. Your brain is a bouncer at the club of your awareness. It decides what gets in and what gets left outside in the cold, even if that something is dangerous. Let's go darker. A plane hits turbulence. Warning lights blink red. The co-pilot panics. Pull up, but the captain hesitates. Why? Because his gut said they were fine. His instincts, forged over years, overrode the blinking truth. The plane crashed. 88 dead. Not because of incompetence, but because of belief. This is cognitive dissonance. When reality hurts, your brain chooses the prettier lie. And sometimes that lie becomes your coffin. Jonestown. Over 900 people drank cyanide on command. Mothers, fathers, children. Some were forced, but many believed. They couldn't face the truth, so their minds invented a fantasy. He's protecting us. This is God's plan. This isn't real. And then they died. Their brains lied to protect them. Elizabeth Loftus ran a terrifying experiment. One group was asked, how fast were the cars going when they hit each other? The other, when they smashed into each other. Same video, different wording. But the smashed group imagined shattered glass that didn't exist. One word changed reality. Now imagine what entire speeches can do. Headlines, hashtags, propaganda. Words don't just shape opinions. They rewrite memories because language is a scalpel and your brain is soft flesh. You walk into the kitchen, then pause. Why am I here? You forget. You walk out, or you search for your phone while it's already in your hand. That's not just distraction. It's a glitch. Your brain offloads tasks to autopilot while your focus wanders. Now picture this glitch in a crisis. You don't smell the leak. You don't hear the warning. And that night, your brain didn't forget. It chose wrong. You are not the one writing your story. You are the character. Your brain is the author. And it edits, it censors, it lies. Not to hurt you, but to protect you. But sometimes protection becomes prison. And if you've made it this far, you've seen the bars. You're not paranoid. You're awake. Like this video, if your trust in your brain has been shattered, share it with someone who still thinks their memory is bulletproof. And subscribe, because this channel isn't about psychology. It's about waking up, because in a world where your brain is the liar, knowing the truth is your only way out.